Johnson has been a true leader for this Canisius squad. What have you been seeing out of her tonight?
Great defense there. Yeah, she's leading her squad. She's definitely the veteran on that team. She's showing leadership. Would have been a travel in European basketball, but Khadija Faye on the other end.
Yeah, just when Canisius think they get momentum going.
Yeah, that was 2 quick back-to-back buckets. Nice play by Canisius with great ball movement, and then Pitt takes advantage of them not getting back on defense to score the quick bucket.
Delaware State 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Battle off to Faye again, who makes a nice move on the block and finds some room to work. She also has been very good so far for the Panthers.
Yeah, Cottingham finally settling into this game there. Nice. That was a nice three-pointer in transition. Something Delaware State hasn't done much so far in this game.
A lot of momentum here in the second quarter. Have cut the deficit down to 2.
Yeah,
Faye again looking for room and gets the rolling to go.
By Washnitz on the inside, she drops down in her coverage and gets the steal.
And does it on the other end as well with the dish to Faye. Faye gets fouled, count the basket. Marley Washnitz with a big-time play on both sides.
That's what you call good defense, a good offense. As you see, a little drop-down pass, sweet pass. Yeah, that was a nice play inside. Rebecca Duomo falls to the short corner. Nice dump-down pass.
Khadija Faye, persistent on the inside, getting her own rebound, getting the basket and drawing the foul.
Khadija Faye says you can do it on your inside on the other end. Watch me down here.
We've seen these spurts of scoring here from each team. There's a quick double team. Beating it is Faye to go with the right hand and lay it in. But only trailing by 4. O'Connell looking to add to that. Kicks in the corner. Green's shot is blocked by Faye.
That's good help defense from Rippy there to close it off for Faye. They're going to feed her again on that low cross. So that's a tough bucket, man, coming off that low cross screen. The low post for Faye.
Anderino pressured by Washnitz, able to get the pass off to Rippy at the top, though, and another turnover. Faye going the other way, trying to get some speed ahead of the rush, and she will do just that. Khadija Faye up to 11 points. Johnson leading the way with 11 points for the Panthers, who continue to build momentum here in the second half.
Miami has missed their first 2 looks from the field. Good ball movement. Cavender knifing through, blocked by Faye.
And you want to talk about defense, that defensive rotation from Pitt, not able to convert on the offensive end. Yeah, 1.7 seconds. Normally you get a stop, they go down low. Faye, opportunity for the and one.
Just takes Aurora Almond down low, able to crawl it over the rim. 12 points for Faye.
A cheat code because she doesn't get tired. She just keeps running, keeps moving.
And a good trap in the corner and another steal. Elmore comes up with it. Here come the Panthers. Good look to Faye, and she finishes at the bucket, and another three-point opportunity. 4 early turnovers for New Hampshire. What is it Pitt's doing so well here on the press?
It's all ball pressure related, and they're getting New Hampshire in their spots on the sidelines. Those are all dead spots. You get someone on the sideline like that, the advantage is to the defense. So with ball pressure and putting the ball where you want it to, they're dictating where the Wildcats are placing the ball, and it's resulting.
That block by O'Connor, and then New Hampshire turns it over. Quickly the other way is Battle, and Battle lays it in.
So to begin the second quarter, chit-chat right with it. And ripped away by Khadija Faye, and she'll go all the way.
And we'll be on the road in Chapel Hill.
Can't wait for that one. And Notre Dame has opened up a little bit of a lead on North Carolina.
Robertson gets the screen. Good look down low, and Pitts is blocked by Faye. Pitt has dominated so far here in the third. Down low to Faye. Good head fake, up and under move, and a foul. A 12-0 run to start the second half for the Panthers.
Heck of a play by Faye inside. Great footwork. Great play.
Throw it to Faye over the timeline. Down to Johnson. Johnson lets the defender go by, and Pitt is up 7.
5 first quarter triples. Faye on this end gets the friendly bounce, and she's up to 10.
That was really impressive right there. We'll say 10.
Brooklyn Miles goes underneath. Faye draws more contact, and a career best 27 for Khadija Faye.
driven dish by Miles. And then the finish. Great job.
Carolina to have a defensive mindset from the start. You know, sometimes you're having to convince players of that. Hello.
I felt like you would send that one home for us, Coach.
And you know, following scouting reports, and that's what they've been great at.
In the game, rims that one in, an early look.
I looked at him, scratch his head, put his hands over his eyes. But one thing they talked about yesterday, no matter what we do in our zone, don't leave Donarski.
From 32 down on this floor against SMU, you were, of course, on the call, and the Panthers were able to claw their way back for Tori Verdi, the transfer from Texas. Back inside, Mishaw and Faye battling again. That time, Faye wins the battle and gets possession.
Yeah, and too bad for her because that was great defense on the dribble handoff. She gets the steal, just can't finish on the other end.
Washenitz cuts back door and cuts the lead to 2.
3 white shirts draped on.
Yeah, Stanford's playing it incredibly well.
Faye, she's got that shot in her bag.
Yes, she does.
Are they going to count it? There's a foul down low. Faye, 4 points and 4 rebounds and 2 blocks. Bozganic into that strong hand, but has it sent away.
In there for the rebound. She makes a huge difference on the boards when she can stay on the floor. Here's Robertson flying through the lane, blocked out by Faye. Khadija Faye.
Trying to go around him, but good defense by Faye. They played good transition defense all night, Pitt has.
Panthers have led by as many as 11. Hits around the corner. Faye blocks the shot again.
She gives a little dikembe.
Relatively quiet start for Hannah Hidalgo so far. Just a couple of free throws for one of the top scorers in the nation. And don't come in here, says Khadija Faye.
That's the defense in the nightmare many ACC players meet on a nightly basis. It's like, you know, the post players Notre Dame, of course, and Faye has put in her work in this ACC to be dominant.
From a season ago where she had an incredible freshman campaign, but she is putting on the show this year too.
That's everybody's fighting for something. That's how we came on the air. And in this game, both of these teams plenty to fight for as well. Khadija Faye, welcome back. She's there for Pitt.
Williams and Washenitz strips her back the other way.
Both teams a little sloppy here coming out of the break.
Washenitz leads the Pitt Panthers in steals. In fact, is top 10 in the ACC. And Faye draws the foul off Timpson, gets the bucket to boot.
The bigger point of note there, that's 4 on KK Timpson, so she's going to have to go to
Marley looking to get it to Faye. Good fake inside, and Khadija Faye in the foul.
Marley Washenitz going to get the ball to Khadija Faye when she sees Bo's shoulders. That was an excellent move by Faye to take the contact and finish at the rim. Wow.
Brooklyn
And they
Miles
just keep feeding her the basketball. I mean, why wouldn't you?
And that move and a foul.
There she is again. Another foul.
Tessa
How many
Miller
fouls has she drawn?
is kind of left on an island, and she'll come out. Poole will come back in.
Straight up man-to-man, trying to deny that post feed. Faye gets it, dumps it backdoor. What a cut to get possession on the offensive glass. Only 6 rebounds, though, for Faye. Miles triggers into Faye. Gets her own miss, and one on the other end.
Putting enough pressure and body on Faye. Now, you got to be smart when she gets it.
Yeah, good pass by Faye to find Elmore cutting on the weak side.
6'3", 6'4", athletic. Put it to the floor.
Williams works off a screen, and she had it blocked. Coming over to help defensively was Faye. Talked so much about her offense, but she had 66 blocks coming into this game. And
then build upon that for next season. But watch her while you can this year with Kimora Johnson.
Faye, open look for Biggs as Faye plays the role of passer. That last foul, not a bad idea. Got in the game, passed the ball around, took the shot, but not to be. Faye